This is the part of the trail I don't like, where I gotta put that behind me when it's, you know, I'm walking away from this corner. That's when I pick up the pace. Oh, God, that scared the shit out of me. Oh, oh, oh. Well, here's a new one that's blowing down. I don't know if you guys can hear how windy it is today. Super windy. It's been raining for 4 days. It's cold. Fall just dropped on us, like, went from 25 degrees Celsius to 2 degrees last night. We might have even had frost out at my dad's. I wanted to get out and cross the swamp and head for the second stone box, but it has rained so hard 4 days straight. I think the little swamp is going to be right full of water, and I'm not going to make it across. No Gage today because he was limping. He hurt his paw somehow. I was gone for a couple days, so I don't know. Playing with Kaylee, he did something, so just to be on the safe side, I'm going to leave him at home. I'm going to go for a little walk. It's cold and windy, gray, and I've just got that feeling of eerie creepiness. It seems like a good day to go for a walk. Track of something there. Probably a deer. It's not very big. It's not very well defined either, though. Yeah, I think a deer track. You can see my skidoo trail here, how it's all packed down. Everyone keeps asking me why I'm out here cutting trees. Well, these are trails, guys. It might not look like it on camera, but this is wide enough for the snow machine, the four-wheeler, and constantly have trees coming down on these trails. And I either have to bring the chainsaw in or, oh, there's a deer. You guys see his eyeball? And I just heard a knock. There's the deer's eye. He's looking back at us behind the brush way over there. Okay, so a couple of things there, guys. That deer did not make any noise. When I saw it, it's because it took off. And I just caught a flash of reddish brown fur. Didn't make any noise. And when he took off the second time, it didn't make any noise. So I was screwing around with the camera trying to manually focus past all of the brush. You know, he's 70, 80 yards away behind the brush there. And I clearly heard 2 knocks. So I'm gonna replay that for you guys right now. I pointed it out, it's very windy. If I have it on the camera, which we were recording, I clearly heard it. It wasn't that deer, the deer wasn't moving. You know, I mean, I've been a deer hunter for 40 years, guys. Deer don't make knocking noises. But I just wanted to point out that they can also be extremely quiet even when they're running and jumping through the woods. You're going to see them usually before you hear them. I just heard another knock, very distant. I stopped recording because the plane was going over, the wind picked up. I just heard the 2 loudest knocks I heard. So we heard 2 knocks, a minute in between, 2 more knocks, a minute in between, and 2 more knocks. If somebody were out here hammering something, you would hear bang, 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 bang. It wouldn't stop. I'm gonna be quiet because chances are we're gonna hear this again. Right after I mention, I can hear branches rattling, scraping against each other. The odd crack as something is about to break, you know. I mean, they're bending right over. It's not what I'm hearing. I heard 2 very distinct knocks each time. Solid thump, solid thump. I'm gonna walk in the direction of those knocks, which is heading deeper into the swamp. Let's just see what we can record. Look at this. There's one broken going that way, and the one right behind it's broken going that way. What is that? Pretty big raven? Just walking along, I'm going to show you guys. There is a huge looper right there, you can see it. And it's black. That tree is black. It doesn't come right to the ground. Well, the tips of the branches are touching the ground, but I don't think they're stuck in the ground. Some days definitely feel creepier than others out here. I don't know if it was a huge raven, came, like hovered, swooped over where I was standing, did a couple circles, and then drifted off on the wind. It didn't make any calls or anything. And then see a great big black looper here that I've never seen before. Alright, not to complain guys, but just to point out, because I'm still figuring out this Panasonic camcorder. And as you know, we bought this because it has the front ring, which I can do manual focus, so when I want to talk to you guys, I can focus on me and not the background and behind. The Sony had that feature and I use it all the time. 50% of what you guys are seeing is manually focused. The problem with this camera is that you have to push two buttons. You push the menu button in the front, and then behind it is the one where it selects what that ring does. And every time you use it, you have to push that button to go into, you push it more than once to select what it's going to do, and then you push the back button will put it in manual focus. The problem is the screen that comes out on the side blocks that button. I can't reach it. The second problem, this is ridiculous. There is no menu on the screen when I'm looking at it right now. When it's facing forward, I can't see any of the controls on the camera. I have to flip the screen around, go behind. Now I'm looking at the screen from behind. I can see that I'm in manual focus. Push the button and we're back into autofocus. So the placement of that button, I guess, is what I'm getting at as being the major pain in the butt. I can't get my finger in there to push the button. I was trying to do it when we were filming the deer earlier, and I had to point the camera at the ground, tilt the screen, and get my finger in there to push the manual button. I know, none of you guys care. I'm just throwing this out there. There are other people who are going to use this tech and say, wow, the image looks great. It does. We're not even shooting in 4K, remember. We're shooting in 1080 HD, so that we get all of our other features with this new camcorder. But I mean, I don't want to, I know you guys are here to go for a walk, but I have to point this stuff out because it's what I do. I'm using this stuff, I'm reviewing it. The Sony, we used it for, geez, 7 years, 8 years. And I don't feel that this camera is a downgrade. It's different. It's not any lighter or smaller by the time we put it in this bracket with the microphone on it, so I guess I could have just bought this same model with the Sony again, but you're always hoping that there'll be enough cool upgrades on a different model. That's why I went with a different model with the Panasonic, and Grant owns the Panasonic as well. A different model than this, but he really liked it and said it was, and I'm happy with it, guys. I am. It was a few $100s cheaper than the Sony. I have no complaints. It's just, I guess I do have complaints. Some of you guys may notice the sound is a little quieter now. I actually had to turn down this external mic. It was so hot, it was clipping when I was talking to you guys in a normal voice. And I noticed that we were getting a lot more ambient sounds around us, which was really cool. We still are. But I had to turn it down 9 decibels. That's a lot. So the external mic on this camcorder is hot as well. So, but to get a normal level, I had to go in and manually set the camera and lock it on that setting. So I knew this mic, we've got the Deity Duo 4, which I say, for anybody new that's watching, it's got a microphone pointing in the front and pointing in the back. And every time I turn the camera around, you guys get nice, clean, clear audio, whether I'm in front or behind, right? Awesome. We've been looking for a solution for that for years, because all of the other cameras, when I get behind it and we're walking, I sound muffled and I have to turn all those clips up. That's resolved this issue, so. Oh God. Here we are. You guys know where we are. We're at the creepy corner, and there go the shivers down the back of my neck. Just like started on cue. When that raven flew over, I didn't even get shivers. It kind of creeped me out, but I didn't get shivers. Oh, right there's another wave, just waves of it going down my neck. Every time I get to this huge outcropping. It's not me saying, oh, I'm at the creepy corner, I'm gonna feel something. No, I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm just trying to get to the swamp before it gets dark, check on the water level, and it hit me right there in that spot, like it always does. Still going. If I could show you guys the back of my neck, like all the hair on the back of my neck is standing up right now. I do have, oh, just waves of it, guys. I do have the speaker in my pocket. We could turn this on. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna turn this on. We're gonna stop right here. Hang on, we're gonna go back here to the creepy rock. I'm gonna turn this on. We're gonna turn the Hack Shack on, and I bet you we're gonna get a response very quickly here. Sometimes it can be 15 or 20 minutes. Guys, I know when something's here and something is here. My phone is in my jacket here. Oh, it's like non-stop. Who's here with us? I can feel you. I told you guys, I knew it was not going to take long. Somebody's here with me. No idea what that said. Female voice. Were you the one knocking? I heard your knocks. Full waves going down my back right now. Do you have a message for me? I had a nasty thought it was a warning. Just had a feeling, guys, a warning to not go back there. You know, I always think that this is bad, a creepy bad thing, but are you friendly? You trying to warn me? I smell smoke. Oh, that scared me. That freaking scared me. That was a male voice, 2 words, and there was a weird crackling before it. I don't know what it said. I can smell smoke, wood smoke. should be no fires back here, guys. It's so wet. 100% wood smoke. Let me know if I shouldn't go any further. I gotta check on that swamp, the water. Unless you clearly tell me otherwise. Focus you guys back there. Keep your eye back there. Past the rock. Why don't you show yourself right there? Don't tell me about it, show me. Actually, I gotta go back to the house that way. I knew we were gonna get an instant reply. I just knew. Alright, I'm going on. We gotta get to that first open swamp. I'll keep running this. Right here is where we heard that growl before, guys. Right on this little stretch of trail right here. Oh, there goes the hair on the back of my neck. Full shiver down my neck. Oh, waves of shivers. Oh yeah, it's full of water. I knew it would be. That's like over your knees deep. And it's still over a mile from here to the stone box. Oh, another wave of shivers right there. I hadn't intended on going past here because I don't have enough time today to get there and out. It'll be dark by the time I get out. I have no idea what this box said at the stone creepy corner there. But shouldn't they know that I had no intention of going further back there? That's the intuitive feeling that I had. They were warning me, don't go back there. All right. Been standing here for about 10 minutes. All I can hear is wind. I really don't want to go back past the creepy corner, but I have no choice. There is no other way home, guys. This is where I would poll you guys and say, should I turn the Hack Shack on or should we just walk and listen for knocks? I really don't know what to do. It's so windy. I guess it's going to be hard to hear any knocks anyway. So we'll turn Hack Shack back on to see if we get any more messages on the way out. It's at least going to take me half an hour to get out, so we'll see. I will stop. Oh, this is a bad place to stop. If you say something. There's the speaker. I forgot we got this other camera here. That freaked me out. No idea what it said. Hours later, I'm at home editing. Guys, you can't tell me that this is not real. It said my brother's name, who runs a channel on Spirit Communication. Tell Grant we need. I can't make out what the word is, but how would my phone even know that? And I'm getting a shiver down the back of my neck just telling you guys this. It's impossible. They are communicating through my phone. Okay, awful shivers. I said I would stop. Go ahead. Say it nice and clear, talking to my phone here. Yeah, I don't even want to turn my back to that section of trail right there. Feels like I'm being watched almost. This is the part of the trail I don't like, where I gotta put that behind me when it's, you know, I'm walking away from this corner. That's when I pick up the pace. Oh, God, that scared the shit out of me. Oh, oh, oh. If you're not following my main channel, which is Unfrequented World, we do a lot of the same stuff we do here, guys. So I'm running both those channels. Appreciate all of your support, guys. I'm gonna turn this off unless I hear something. That's it. I'll catch you guys in the next adventure. Thanks for watching. There's the raven again. I just stepped foot in my yard. It's like he's saying, see you later, sucker.